Welcome back, everybody. It's Remington. Today I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on how I use the Traktor Control X1 loop points, cue points, and a little bit of the effects that I use with them as well. As you've seen in my previous videos, I generally just use 4 decks when transitioning through songs, really just to create it your own, and you can see how I do it and just basic techniques on that. First up, it's Zango with tdjs. I'm going to let the song play a little bit. We'll skip around just so you can hear how the song progresses, and then I'll show you how I utilize the loop points really to make the song my own. Here we go. So you saw me put a clip in there. That's from Cafe with Jay Mosio with the remix. Just builds it up a little bit. You can completely omit the first track and add in the transition from the new track and go back, just to allow the people to feel your style and feel how you transition, and just to allow you to have some fun. I'm going to let this first song, Zango, play through the breakdown so you can hear that. I'm just going to go ahead and skip to it right now. I'm going to preface that by saying a breakdown can either make you or break you depending on where you're playing and who you're playing for. Breakdowns can inherently kill the mood, kill the vibe. I personally like them, but here, we'll give it a listen. I think Chus and Rafa in this song really allows for a lot of build-up and anticipation and excitement for this breakdown. But like I said, in a lot of clubs that are, you're playing the peak hours, the breakdown can just really kill your dance floor, and that's not what you're looking for. So I'll show you how you can just totally skip over them or accentuate it. So pretty cool build up. It really allows for a lot of room of growth with the song. But I'm going to show you how I'll play with the song, and you can totally cut it out. With the loops, I'll go ahead and show you how to use the effects. The 2 effects that I'm going to use are Zerp and Stretch Slow. Those are the 2 that I found that really work well with me, and they're the easiest to use for me and really make a big impact on a transition. So I'm going to go ahead and go back a little bit and just play around with the song. Just building it up, I was using a little bit of a reverse roll. It's a DJM 700 mixer by Pioneer. The most utilized effect that I find myself using a lot is just a little bit of the frequency, and I have a RMX 1000 that I really just use a breakdown with that. You can see a lot of cool tutorial videos with those on YouTube as well. progression of the song really just brings in a little bit more, and that's all my loop points are doing. When I want to break down and build it back into the next song, as you can hear, I'll show you how I do it. I really use the frequency to make it a little bit of a softer transition. So here we go. So it just dampens it down because it can be a little bit of a harsh entrance. Makes it a little bit interesting for the crowd. It catches their attention, and it also makes it interesting for you, so you can like kind of show off a little bit, and they'll know that you're actually doing something. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to around the middle and show you how the effects can really change the song a lot and really capture the attention of the crowd, and then I'll just have some fun. With the effects, I like using the effects over a beat like this. It's about third way into the song. You've got a great vibe going. They already know it's the one song playing. I utilize this over one song, sometimes a transition between one and two songs to really change it, or just to totally omit that big breakdown that we heard earlier. So I'll just slowly bring the effects. You'll hear them coming in. They'll be pretty prominent. And then I'll show you how I build it into the breakdown. So I'm pulling the effect all the way in, that's the filter, as well as I'm bringing the dry wet knob all the way over to the wet side and then transitioning into the second effect, which is the stretch, and you'll hear it come in. It comes in really harsh, so you have to be careful. So at this point you've got them. You don't want to sit here too long because it can get really harsh, but I'll just speak over it a little bit. So from this point what I'll do is I'll quickly transition over to my cue point that allows me to have the transition. I don't know if you can see it. There's a quick 4-beat into the next main section of the song when it really comes in powerful, and this is the 4 beats of the breakdown, the last 4 beats of the breakdown, so it really, when it fills it up a lot. So here you go, you'll hear me break it down. So the people don't know that you've changed your clip at all. It still sounds the same to them, so you want to do this pretty quickly and then start working that effect out. So here we go. You're back into play. I hope this gives you some inspiration on utilizing effects and really just changing the song and just having some fun with it. I just have fun with it whenever I'm playing. I just try to make it the most fun And I really try to be more seamless, so I don't do effects transitions too often, as it's just really not my style, as it may be for some other people. So it's really just whatever your preference is. I prefer to do changes where you think you know when it started, but you're not 100% sure, or you hear a song you recognize, but maybe it's not what you're thinking because I'm not playing the whole song. But you know, it really just keeps the crowd guessing. And the main point is just to have fun, just to enjoy what you're doing. Don't sweat the small stuff. Everybody makes mistakes. I mean, I make mistakes all the time. It's how you recover from them, and just having fun. That's the biggest thing. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and just play for a little bit, and you'll see how I transition. Sometimes it's slow, sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's 3 decks, 2 decks, 1. Just have fun. All right, so that's just a little bit. Just have some fun messing around, and hopefully you've enjoyed it today. If you have any questions or feedback or comments, or want me to explain something more in depth, or if you have any questions about something that I do, or just anything in general, go ahead and either leave me a comment or message me. You can also send me a tweet. It's, once again, at DJ Remington _MOV. And if you like what you hear, check me out live. It's Fridays and Saturday nights from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's on pureedmradio.com. Thank you for tuning in, and thanks for checking this out.